Welcome all you Aries to your weekly energy update, and we're looking at the week of July 3rd through July 10th. And here in the United States on the 4th of July, we do celebrate Independence Day, which is all about freedom. So the energy of this reading is going to be, where can we find more freedom in our personal lives? So we will start off by pulling a card here from the Power of Surrender deck, and any of the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box below, but we'll start off giving these a good shuffle, and then we will jump right in. All right, so for our Aries, what area of their life could they use some more freedom in? Okay. This is surrender procrastination. And that says, now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So this is freedom from those blocks that are keeping you from moving forward. And we will, of course, we'll dive more deeply into these, which say the Power of Surrender, and then we have the Archangel Power Tarot that we'll use to get some clarity around this. Let's give these a shuffle as well. And then just one more time. All right, and then I'm going to pull two different sides of this. We're going to start off by pulling from the human character side, like how you're experiencing through this avatar, this character, and then we're going to look at the actor behind the character, which is your spiritual side, the powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being that's made of unconditional love. So we'll start here pulling for Aries for the human side. What would you like them to know about this freedom from procrastination? Okay, those two. And then for the spiritual side, what would you like them to know? Okay. And those two. All right. So we will put these like this. These like this. And then we will use these everyday tarot for clarification around these as well. Just get these. All right. And we'll start over here. And you've got the King of Michael, which would be the King of Swords in the standard tarot. It's all about your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations, all about the mind. And it says wisdom and objectivity are important now. So stay in your integrity. A situation calls for honest and open communication. And it says principled, rational, ambitious, respected. So I really feel this King of Wands coming in here, it is about honest communication around what is holding you back, getting into those thoughts and beliefs. I mean, the king of the mind here is the highest, he rules over that air element. He rules over the mind. And not only that, all the kings in the minor arcana, in addition to the element that they rule over, they also have air. So this is double air. Really a indication that it's important for you to dive into the mind and the beliefs that are going on around. It's like the obstacles, the fears that are happening, the beliefs that you have about success and about yourself that are keeping you from taking action. And that's what the procrastination is coming from. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because it's, and I don't feel like it's because it's not interesting you. This thing is because you're afraid of what it means if you're successful and what it means if you fail. And so there's this hesitancy there. Let's see what else they want you to know here. Yeah, the Four of Raphael, which would be the Four of Cups in the standard tarot. And you can see here, they normally, so they've got three shells here, which are normally cups. And then you have the angel back here bringing you a shell. And what this represents is your dissatisfaction with the external world. And those three shells that are there are normally three cups. Those are three areas that you've been trying to find your emotional fulfillment, your emotional satisfaction, which is relationships, is one of them. The other one, second one, is like situations like your job, education, social status, like situations that you can get in. And then the third thing is things like your body, your possessions, your bank account. And all of those things that we've looked outside of ourselves for have left you wanting still. Like relationships don't feel satisfactory because people change, people pass away, situations never stay the same, and things break down, deteriorate, or are stolen or burned down. So they've been very disappointing. They've been very, not fulfilling for you. Well, this Ace of Cups, this other shell that the angelic, that the creator, that the spirit world is bringing you is that of unconditional love. That is what you're really thirsting for, your spiritual side. That's what's going to bring you the fulfillment. And so that is coming in here with this too, as you understand what's holding you back. You're also reviewing and evaluating what is it that you really want in your life. Sometimes that procrastination is that you are not sure if you even want to invest all the energy in something. It might be one of those supposed to's that you think you are supposed to want and want to, that someone's told you. I usually say it's like someone's dream that they've given you to live instead of living your own dream. And you're really working that out with this in your mind and your emotions here. But the great news is the Four of Cups is about emotional stability coming in, because you do connect to this deeper place within you around all that. I do want to go to this one next. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because here you have the Page of Cups. So new emotions coming in, and this is like almost like so similar here with each other, right? So you do have this, it says here, gentle, loving, dreaming, open-hearted, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationship or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So yeah, in your spiritual side over here, you do have this new level coming in. I mean, where this angel here, I guess this is Raphael bringing you that new shell. This is also them bringing in new emotion. Usually the Page of Cups in Standard Tarot, they actually have the Holy Grail in their hands, and so it's this new interest, this new excitement around your emotional area of your life. So I love that coming in here. Basically showing you that it is your spirit side is what's igniting so much of this for you. Let's see what else we got here too. So you have the Two of Gabriel, which that would be the Two of Wands. And that says, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. And the Two of Wands is about one, with this new passion. I really feel like this, once you either clear up your beliefs about your worth and moving forward, or discovering what it is that you really want to head toward, this new passion comes in, this new emotion comes in, which ignites it. And the Two of Wands is about making plans, stepping forward. Now what are you going to do with it? Making bold steps, taking steps towards that. Procrastination is over. You're moving forward with all of that. The Two of Wands also has a side kind of thing to it, because Wands is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration, your energy. There's this message about you have two choices every moment on what you're growing in your life. It's either you're growing the fear of losing conditional love and everything related to fear, or you're growing things in your life that are of unconditional love, enjoying peace and laughter, knowing that whatever you're focusing on in the moment is what is growing in your life. You have like this helmet on your head with a giant hose attached to it. That's your energy that's flowing out, and whatever it's flowing out to is what it expands and grows. So if you're looking over at something like lack in your life, and you're like, why are things getting worse for me? It's like, well, that's where you're focusing and looking. If you want something else to grow, look at that instead. Gratitude for what you're wanting, when you're looking and focusing on what you're thankful for in your life, that grows. When you're focusing on what you really do want in your life, that grows instead. So this empowerment that comes in, kind of this power of choice, whatever you focus on grows. And then you have the 3 of Raphael, which would be the 3 of Cups. And this is that you're not alone in all of this. This is a special card for me, between me and all our spirit guides. It basically represents them, all the, the creator and spirit. You've got your guardian angel and your angels and your spirit guides, your loved ones who are already back on the other side, your ancestors, just a whole slew of beings of unconditional love and light that are saying, we've got your back. We're communicating with you. We love you. You have, this support. They won't mess with your free will. So they very much respect it. But if of your own free will you ask them for signs, assistance, for answers, if it doesn't meddle with the kind of the fated events that you want to experience in your life that you gave them, they are there for you, providing all that support, providing those answers, providing those synchronicities for you. So I love that they're like, we're in your corner, whatever you decide to do, go, or we're going to be supporting you. And if you need help or answers, ask of your own free will, and they will meddle in your life if you want them to. Like I said, we're going to use these everyday tarot for some clarity. So let's give these a shuffle here. Okay, well, that one wants to come out. And one more time. So that's a special message from them. But I really want to know about this over here, about this. What is keeping you in this procrastination mode over here? So for our Aries, what's keeping them? Okay, they did want that one. What else? All right. Okay, they do want that one. Okay, that's on the procrastination card. They want these 3 over here. So we'll start with this, the foundation that's going on here. Okay. So you got the Hermit card here. So this is this message of it's time to turn inward, to not look outward like, we were talking about. That we're taught to look into these external things for our fulfillment in so many different ways, but it is time to turn inward to find your true self. Here's the Hermit card. You've got the star, which represents you, your higher self, and so this is connecting to that higher spiritual realm, connecting to the spirit part of yourself to guide you in this next adventure, in this next journey in your life. And really, that also is saying, it tells me that when we were talking about before, discovering what it is that you truly want to do, how you uniquely want to express your unconditional love and your gifts within you with the world. So definitely that there. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is about, you can see this infinity symbol. It's about balancing the higher world with the lower world too. And like the Two of Wands that we had over here, this does talk about the two of you that are living this human experience. And it's really connecting to understanding the difference between the two worlds. They actually had me start a free YouTube series at the beginning of the year called You Times Two, and it'll be listed in the description box below, and I'll throw it at the end of here with the playlist at the end of the video too, because it's all these twos going in here, and I really feel like it's connecting and understanding the two of you that are living this human experience together, and to help balance that. And that helps bring you the information that you're looking for. It helps bring in this balance for you. Yeah, okay. Three of Pentacles, here's the authenticity card. So living and showing your gift to the world authentically and creatively. These two people in here represent the outside world. One person is people that are the naysayers, the dream busters, the ones that you probably created a lot of this fear in here about. No, why are you going to do that? You can't do that. You're not going to be successful at that. That's not going to bring enough money in to survive. Do something more logical, something more dependable, blah, 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 yada, 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 right? And you basically put them outside your circle because you're just like, I don't need that negativity around me. Or you've kept them so close to you that you just listen to them constantly, right? Well, the other person over here is the supporter. They're the person that is telling you, I'm so proud of you. You're going to do so well. Go for it. This is great. Da, 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 da. And they are more apt to take you off your authentic path than this other person. Because you know about them. It's so obvious. But this person might say, but have you ever thought of doing it this way? Because you don't want them to, join the naysayers. We will switch the way we're doing things to please them more so than the other. So this card is basically a recommendation to try to look at why you're looking outside of yourself for their validation, and understand that you are going to be the happiest when you turn within, find out what it is you want to do with your life, how you uniquely and authentically want to express your unconditional love with the world, and do that, right? Let's see what the foundation of this procrastination is here. Wheel of Fortune. So you've got the 10 endings and new beginnings. The Wheel of Fortune is great, though, because it is basically saying, and I even kind of mentioned it a little earlier about, meddling and asking Spirit about for assistance, and as long as it doesn't mess with your fated events, this is what that's all about. Basically, the story with this is that before we came down here, your soul, all of our souls, decided what avatar you wanted it to experience life through. So yours chose you, mine chose me. It chose when we're going to be born, when we're going to withdraw out of our physical bodies and be fully back into the spiritual realm, and all these fated events that it wants to experience through this human avatar in order to understand itself more. But within each of those fated events, we still have the power of choice. We have our free will, right? That I talked about a little bit. Because within each of those fated events, we still get to choose what story or interpretation we put to what that situation means. We also get to choose what emotion we feel as we go through that. And I know sometimes it's like, I don't feel like I'm making a choice. But Spirit showed me, when I questioned that, they said, they showed how all of us, when we're children, we're given these popular opinions on what something is supposed to mean, how we're supposed to feel through something. It's reinforced over and over and over again until it becomes our habit. And when it's our habit to feel this way, it's our habit to think that's what it means. And then it becomes such a strong habit, it becomes a reaction where it happens so fast, it doesn't seem like we're making a choice. But we are. If we pause and slow down time, we can see where we're making the choice. And usually it starts off where after something happens, we go back and revisit it and then think about it in a different way, feel about it in a different way, so we can create a new habit and what all that does. And what all that, with all this procrastination, here's the railroad track that it's on. It's changes us from this feeling like we're on this out of control drama train that's about to leap off these tracks and explode in a gorge. And we realize we're more like on a monorail train at Disney World, where it's attached to the track. It won't fly off. It has all its stops that are programmed, and it stops exactly on purpose for a purpose. And it transforms us from this place of victimhood where we feel like life is happening to us, to where life is happening for us. And we have this power that comes in, that power of choice, that it doesn't matter what comes, we get to choose what it means. And so that helps with this procrastination, because when we feel like we're at the whim of whatever comes our way because we're supposed to feel this way when that happens, we're supposed to apply this story to this is what it means when that happens, we get to change that up. Like failure, we can go, oh my gosh, when I don't reach that goal or whatever I'm headed off to do, when I don't do that, that means it's supposed to mean I'm a failure and I'm supposed to feel devastated. But, like all those inventors that looked at it a different way, no, it doesn't mean it's a failure. It just means I found another way that I eliminated one of the ways to finding, the solution. And I'm excited about it. They chose different ways to look at it with that power. And so that's what's coming in here for you. So I really love that, getting your power back, and that allows you to go smoothly on the track forward. And then your final message, this was like from your spirit guides here. Yeah, and here's a number 3 of Swords. expectations card, heartbreak. This is all your fears, all the stuff that they're like, yeah, this is that, the things that are making you feel small and afraid, that prick in your heart of you're fearing disappointment, you fear letting people down. And they're like, no, you are always loved and supported unconditionally. But all these small T truths that you've been told, the supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, the have tos, the musts, those are untrue. It's a belief. It's one of those thoughts and beliefs that we have. All those expectations, exactly as I was talking about, that have been built and built and built and built. But when we, every moment is that choice between choosing a fear of losing a conditional love with all that long list of conditions that has been created, or the unconditional love, knowing that you have this support team that is huge of beings of unconditional love and light on the other side that do have your back. So when you're wondering and you're faced with this pain, they're saying, open up to them, reach out to them, breathe deep, allow us to help you calm down and see that life is happening for you. When you don't understand why something's happening and you feel like it's happening to you, take a deep breath and ask them for clarity, and they will bring it for you. So a lot of truth, a lot of power coming in for this reading for you, and I am loving this for you, Aries. So you have that wonderful fire energy that kind of feels like it's been suppressed, but you're ready to let it just flame on, like in the Fantastic Four movies, right? Flame on, you're ready to put all that energy and move forward. Once you find this new passion, get clarity around what it is you really want. So loving it for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out a monthly reading for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, and that helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video, or you share a video, comment on a video, or subscribe to the channel especially, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited, wants to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I am very, very grateful for it. And also, all of it happens to be free, so that's very convenient. These are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings at a reasonable rate, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, mighty Aries, as you go throughout this week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. I'll be talking with you very soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.